Hey everybody, Chef Tovia here. Today I have something that's going to save your life. Have you ever made buttercream at home and your frosting wind up looking like this? You follow all the directions and you don't know what you did wrong. Well, today I'm going to show you how to fix your frosting. So at the end, your frosting will end up looking like this. Sometimes when you use cheap ingredients, your product may not come out the correct way. So one of the secrets to making buttercream is to keep in mind to always use good brand or high quality products like Pixie Crystal. If you're using cheaper end products like store brands, this will cause your frosting to either crumble up or to split, and you'll get this grainy texture. Sometimes this happens when the sugar hasn't been processed finally, leaving larger grains of sugar behind in the actual confectionery sugar. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix it, and please subscribe to my channel and share this tutorial because believe me, this is going to be a lifesaver. So I figured I would show you guys this tutorial because it will help you a lot for those who end up buying cheap products at home and you follow the directions and you don't know why your frosting came out looking really gritty and grainy looking. And this is actually from powdered sugar or confectionery sugar, believe it or not, and it came out pretty gritty because I used a cheaper brand. So, and I thought to myself, God, I have to throw all this away. And you don't. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix it, as I stated in my intro. So I have here my metal mixing bowl for my Geek Chef stand mixer. And I'm just going to dump my terrible frosting in there. So you're not going to believe how this is going to be fixed. It's a quick, simple fix. So here I have my Geek Chef stand mixer fitted with my rack so I can create a bain-marie. So I have the water boiling already. I'm going to set my bowl on top and I'm going to allow the steam to heat the bowl up for a few minutes, and it's going to begin to melt a little bit, and as it begins to melt we're going to break it apart. So as my bowl is beginning to heat up, you'll see that my frosting here is starting to melt a little bit. And I'm just going to flip it a little bit, flip the frosting over, and I'm just going to break it apart. And this is going to soften the butter, but we don't want to completely melt it, but we want some of it to be melted. If it starts to get a little hot, just grab a pot holder. So as you see here, the butter is beginning to liquefy very much, and the butter is soft. So the butter and sugar is all soft. So I'm going to remove this from the pressure cooker and remove down here to the Geek Chef. I have it fitted with the whip attachment, and watch how this works like magic. And then turn on high. That's going to begin to whip everything. Now the texture's beginning to change a little bit, and I'm going to add some double cream or whipped cream, heavy whipping cream. I add it over here on the side. I'm going to stop the machine. After pouring the cream in, I did it on the side, you can't see it on the camera. And you see how the texture is beginning to change? Now keep in mind the butter is a little bit melted, and that's what we want it. Don't worry if it gets too soft. We're gonna whip it on high. And I'm gonna whip it for about 3 minutes. 3 to 4 minutes. Now, you see the texture is beginning to change a lot. See? It's beginning to become creamier. So we're gonna whip it for a few minutes. Turn the machine off here, and you see the texture has changed completely. So now we're gonna thicken it up a little bit, and the way we're gonna thicken it up is we're gonna add a little bit more powdered sugar to it, and then this is gonna fix the grainy texture. So I'm just going to add just a couple of tablespoons. If you need more, slowly add more. But I just added a couple tablespoons of powdered sugar. If you need more, slowly add it in. Don't dump it in at one time. Gonna give it a whip on high. I'm gonna stop the machine and give it a scrape. And you see it's starting to get really creamy and it's becoming smooth. So see folks, you don't have to throw away your buttercream frosting if this ever happens to you. And the benefit from heating this up too is the end product will be a little glossy. Okay, so it's been a few minutes, and I'm going to add just a little bit more powdered sugar to this. Just add a little at a time, because I'm not sifting this in, so I'm just add a little time. See folks, your buttercream is fixed. You'll be able to pipe this onto your cakes. So I'm gonna give everything a scrape and a whip mix together, and I'm gonna just put this in the fridge to allow it to firm up like it needs to be, and then before use, so I slowly added in enough sugar to get it to the right consistency. It's thick, but it's not super thick. You see it's sort of droopy. This is what we want, because this has to go in the fridge to firm up. And believe me, this is going to be perfect. So I wanted to show you guys the consistencies here of the frostings that I fixed. This one's a little bit thicker so I can pipe my roses. Like I told you earlier, it's going to have a gloss because we heated this up, but it is still perfectly pipeable, and you see it's no longer gritty, it's actually smooth. You see it's really creamy. I'm touching this with the saran wrap so you guys could, so it's really creamy. There's no grains of sugar. This is the one that I fixed in the Geek Chef. I let it sit in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes or so, and you see it's not grainy. And I'm going to demonstrate here. As you see, I'm doing a bare coated cake, and this is my crumb coat that's on here. So I'm going to demonstrate that this frosting is perfectly usable after being fixed. You can see how smooth it is. So guys, you can fix your frosting now, especially if you run into this issue. It's not a big problem. So if you enjoyed today's tutorial, please share this video, and also please do not forget to leave me a thumbs up, and please also share this video. Please, I appreciate all you guys' support. I appreciate everyone who's purchased items from my wish list. It's been such a big help because I'm doing this full time now on YouTube, and it's really expensive. But as you see here, the frosting's fixed. It works beautifully. If you found today's tutorial helpful, please share this video, and please leave me a comment. Also, give me a thumbs up, please. Add this video to your playlist. And if you have any recipe requests, please leave that also in the comment section, okay? Thank you so much for watching and supporting. And please remember to live and be well. Let's come together as one. We really got to, because the world is falling apart. Okay, thank you so much for watching.